Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, and I mean we kind of all are, my name is Courtney. I am a stay-at-home mom right now of two young kids whose husband is currently deployed. So I decided to start this channel to kind of just share our journey, share our lives. And, I don't know if anyone's going to be very interested in what I have to say and what we have going on, but maybe you will be. So, all that aside, I decided to film this. This is a thrift haul, the second part of the Thrift with Me Sisters and Thrifters video that I uploaded. So this is going to be the thrift haul to that video, and I also thought that I would kind of just do a little get to know me while we're going through everything that I found. So let's get into it. And in case you're wondering who this handsome man is, you can't see him very well. He'll be in and out of the shots, but his name is Hendrix. And my cat Remy might also make an appearance. So let's get into everything that I found when I was thrifting with my sister. So basically, there wasn't a whole lot, honestly. There wasn't a whole lot that I was interested in. And that's how it goes with thrift stores. Feast or famine. I'm not a huge thrifter. I would like to get a little more into it, but honestly, I don't have the patience for it a lot of times. I tend to get very overwhelmed with the racks, especially in thrift stores that aren't very well organized. And so I don't have the patience and the eye for it that my sister has, or that a lot of other people have. So that being said, I just wanted to hang out with my sister for the day. And, that's something that she's interested in. So I did end up finding some things. And most of it ended up being school clothes for my daughter, which is awesome because we are actually, obviously everyone's about to go back to school, but we were actually just planning a shopping trip to do some school clothes shopping, which we still need to do, but we got a lot. And especially between what we got at the thrift store and then what I picked up during the citywide yard sales, which I'll share in another video, we got a really, really solid start for her school clothes shopping. So before I get into her clothes though, I did find a book, and this is Atlas of the Heart by Brene Brown. Brene Brown is one of my favorite authors, and I haven't read this book yet, so I saw it, grabbed it. I'm very excited to read it, and it also is kind of cool, just the name Atlas of the Heart. My son's name is Atlas, so I just thought that was also kind of cool. So I found that book, and we're gonna get into the clothes. So now almost all of these are for my daughter, who is 7. She'll be 8 in November, and she's going into 3rd grade. So some of this stuff is definitely a little bit too big for her, but she'll grow into it, and the rest of it is stuff that she'll be able to wear. So first, we've got this cute little sweater. It was $4, and I believe it was half off, so $2. Next, this really cute little dress, spaghetti strap, $4. It was not half off. Still really cute. A little t-shirt for her. Again, I'm pretty sure that the yellow tags were half off. So it was $2, and I'm pretty sure yellow tags were half off, so $1. Okay. Another t-shirt with just a cute little smiley face on it. Again, yellow tag, $2, so half off, $1. The shirt is super cute. I'm excited about this little Grateful Dead shirt with a little shredded sleeve detail. I just think she's gonna look super cute in it. $3, not half off. This little skirt. It doesn't, it's a skirt, it's not a skirt, but that's fine. We've got a million pairs of like shorts and little, shorts to wear underneath. Let's see. We've got this cute little tank top, which was $1. So yeah, I said that I've been thinking about starting a channel for a while. I've been watching my sister with her channel for years, and it was something that I always wanted to try, and I've always been really inspired and encouraged by, seeing what she's done with her channel. And I mean, not just that, my sisters are amazing. I have 2 older sisters, and they're my biggest role models. If you tell them that, I will deny it. But they're amazing. They're very different from each other. We're all very alike in a lot of ways, but we're all also vastly different, as I'm sure all sibling sets are. And they, in their own ways, have been just the most amazing role models to me. I feel so fortunate that I was the youngest and that they were my sisters. And that's not to say that we've always gotten along. We fought horribly as children, and there were times where the neighbors would call the police when my mom was at work after school because my sisters and I were screaming at each other so badly. So we fought, but we also, we fought hard, and we love hard. And it's so cheesy, but it's so true. We love each other fiercely, and I'm so grateful for them. So anyway, I'd watched my sister with her channel for years, Thrifted Living. Check her out if you haven't, even though I think a lot of you probably came from her channel. I'd wanted to do it. It was something that my husband has always been really, really encouraging of me doing, and I've just been too afraid, honestly. And I think that it really was, I am someone who has a really big fear of failure, and I think that if I'm honest with myself, I was intimidated by the idea of trying something that I'd never done before, and afraid that I wouldn't be good at it and that I would fail. And that fear just paralyzed me. And, for years, I wanted to try content creation, and I wouldn't allow myself to even try, until now. We're doing it. I don't know why now, but we're doing it. So, yeah, I don't know. Well, no, I do know why. My husband's deployed, as I've said a million times, and he's been so supportive and so encouraging, and it's something that he's wanted to see me do for years. And so I decided I'll try it. I'll go ahead and I'll try it while he's gone. I'm already, I'm doing the stay-at-home mom thing while he's gone anyway, so I've got a little bit more time, and why not? Why not try it? And we'll see what happens. So regardless of if I end up with a lot of followers or I end up with 10 followers, 15 followers, that's fine. I'm really, really proud of myself that I'm doing this, and I'm having a lot of fun. I wish I had started earlier, honestly, I really do. I'm having a lot of fun, and in just the few days that I've been committed to, posting and sharing consistently, I feel good. I feel proud of myself, and I think it's because I decided to do something and I committed to it, and I have been choosing to show up every day. I've been showing up for myself, and that feels really good. So regardless of what comes from this, I really do want to keep going, keep trying, and hopefully my editing will get better. Hopefully, those things will improve. So please be kind, and just bear in mind, this is the first time I've ever tried something like this. Hopefully it'll get better, but right now, this is what I've got. Oh, you see that little snoop? Boop the snoop. Okay, anyway, back to the clothes. So, we've got a pair of shorts, $3. We have, oh, okay, this is a super cute dress. Okay, which was $4. This is a little zip-up Nike, like, I don't know, athletic jacket. It was $6. It wasn't half off, which is a bit much for the thrift store, but it's in perfect condition. It's in perfect, pristine condition. No stains, no tears, no anything. And I know that my daughter is really gonna like this color scheme. I don't know. I'm sorry, the lighting is horrible. I don't know if you can see the colors, but it's this really pretty, like, light pink and then like a beige. So I think she's really gonna like it. Okay. So this little floral dress, which was $5. So I really think that, and I'm super thankful, I think that someone must have just come and dropped off like a load of girls' clothes in this one particular size, because there was so much, and I'm very thankful for it because it was the size that we needed. You know, like I said, some of this stuff is a little big, which is fine. She'll grow into it. So I'm very happy. All right, moving right along. This little dress from Old Navy. It's like a, I mean, I think it's a dress that she'll wear leggings or like bike shorts underneath it for sure, because she's a tall girl. She's got long legs, but it's so cute, and it was $5, not half off, but again, it's really cute. Okay, we've got this little Forever 21 button down denim shirt. Okay, this was $3. This little unicorn and bunny dress, which, so she, oh my goodness, I'm dropping things. So my daughter actually had this exact dress. So it was the same brand, same style, same cut and everything, but with a different print when she was younger. And it was one of our favorite dresses. And we wore that dress until it had holes in it. So when I found this, I was so excited. I wish it was the same print. The print on the other one was this like ballerina bunny print, and it was so cute, but I think she'll be happy with it. She likes unicorns. She's definitely not as much of a girly girl as she was at one point, but she still likes unicorns, so cute little unicorn. Okay, now we've got, now for example, this is one that's definitely, it's going to be too big for her now, possibly for next year, but it was $3, yellow tag, half off, $1.50, and it's just this really cute little button-down plaid dress. So, okay, if you can hear the crinkling right now, that is my cat. Oh, goodness gracious. Sorry. Oh, Remy. Okay. Wow. This is Remy. She cannot resist a paper bag. All right, go on, baby. Okay, I'm almost done. I swear. Thank you so much for hanging in this time. Okay, look, bag is empty, I promise. We've made it to the end. Okay. So, we've got this little dress, this little sleeveless dress, and then it's got this little keyhole in the back with a little pearl button. $3, yellow tag, half off. Okay. And then the last thing is this set of Christmas pajamas. And so ever since we were kids, our mom had a couple Christmas traditions. One of them was every year she would get us a new ornament, and it would be something reflective of our interests at the time. So, you can kind of look back over these ornaments and, see the evolution of the things that we were interested in when we were kids. So she did that. Every year we got a new ornament. And then every year she got us a new set of pajamas, and she would wrap them up and we would open them on Christmas Eve and then sleep in them that night. Those are our Christmas pajamas. And then in the morning we would wake up and have breakfast. She would make cinnamon rolls, like Pillsbury cinnamon rolls from the tube. And then we would go open our gifts while wearing our Christmas pajamas. So that's a tradition that when I had my daughter, I decided I wanted to continue, and we have. And especially now that my mom is no longer with us, it's even more important to me that I continue that tradition. So, all of that to say, I found the most perfect Christmas pajamas for Oakley. They're these little Santa hat smiley faces. They're silky, they're really soft, and it's this like button down, like very classic pajama style that my daughter actually Oakley likes that style of pajamas, so I think she's gonna be really excited for those. So that is, I think, everything that I got at the thrift store. I did pick up a couple of children's books, however, those have already made it into the bookshelf. If I can remember which ones I got, I'll pull them out and maybe show them in the next video. But we're big book readers. We do story time every night, so we have a huge book collection, and part of me was like, do we really need more books? But honestly, we read so many books that the kids get bored. So they were happy to have some new books. And in between the thrift store and then the books I picked up at the citywide yard sales this weekend, we've definitely got some new reading material. So yeah, I think that's it. I think I'll end here. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really, really appreciate it. If you're not following, if you're not subscribed, do you mind? Will you go subscribe to my channel, pretty please? You can also check me out on TikTok, Adventures on the Home Front, or on Facebook, Adventures from the Home Front. And until next time, bye.